One experience always comes. The patient says that the doctor told him not to eat even a little ghee. Otherwise, the chances of heart disease will increase. Diabetes will occur, etc. etc. It is very surprising that such a sophisticated science should be against the ghee, because if we ask our previous generation, that generation lived on milk and ghee. The glory of milk and ghee was considered the glory of that house. In Indian culture, marriage is a very sacred ritual, and for this the house to be associated with is the house to which the girl is going. If we think about it, their glory was seen in how many animals they have in their house, how much milk etc. can be obtained. The reason is that it is not a question of how much work the girl will have to do. Is there a bungalow? Is there is a car? But can the girl get milk and products made from milk in her house? And if they can get them, it was considered preferable to give the girl there. The number of animals in the house where the girl was to be given was considered. So even if you had to work, it has a way to find out if milk and milk products were available there. This is because culture, using all this question that Indian philosophy raised, brought all these things into existence and lifestyle. If we think about Indian culture, we will realize that the glory of king depend on how much cow he could donate. That is, the king who had more cows was considered to be the king's glory, and then we would donate cows to the sages. Now donating cows means how milk and the products produced from milk up to ghee would be produced in large quantities in that place. Considering today's thought about not eating ghee, so although this logic seems to be true on the surface, it is definitely not perfect, and ghee has been used since ancient times. It is not right to immediately say that ghee is not useful for those products today. We need to think about this after considering it's entirely. Our ancestors took this ghee from childhood and they lived. None of them had a heart attack or diabetes at the age of 40. This experiment were not only done on rats and frogs, but also on real people. This is the most important thing. In such a situation, it is unfortunate that such negative knowledge should be created about this ghee, and therefore it is important to know about this ghee. Ghee is given great importance in Indian philosophy and Ayurveda. The big question about ghee itself is where and how this knowledge or science came from. While classifying substances with similar properties, judging them by their similarity in terms of their one and same property seems to be logically true to some extent, but it does not seem to be an absolute true. If these fatty substances are called fats, then both oil and ghee are included in it, but according to the Indian philosophy or Ayurveda, the effect of ghee on the body is cold, while the effect of oil is seen in a hot form according to the Ayurveda. In such a case, it does not seem like a complete statement to say that these two substances are the same. While thinking about this further, we should keep something in mind. What is ghee called in English? Is a question in the dictionary. Ghee is called ghee, and this word is not original English but has come from Hindi to the English dictionary. Another meaning of this is that the substances called ghee has never been made by any country other than India. There is no mention of it in history. It is a fact, and then something that they have never made. It seems surprising to make any statement about a substance that they probably do not even know the process of making ghee, talking about its good or bad. On the contrary, the properties of ghee are described in written form in Indian philosophy and Ayurveda, not just in this 100 years, but it written from almost 3000 years ago. Even if we take a look at the mythological history, the importance of ghee is highlighted in it. In such a situation, saying that ghee is bad or saying that it is not good as food or saying that it is not good for health is only deceptions of ourselves. Now I want to draw your attention to a different part. There it is said that you should not eat oil and ghee at all. It increases the chances of heart disease. If we think about it, we will realize that Westerns have mentioned two words, bread and butter, many times. Butter means noni, that is, it is a state before ghee. But butter does not last long, but ghee is state made from butter. It lasts for a long time. Another meaning of this is that they said not to eat oil and ghee, but they did not say not to eat butter. Then they also go into fats. If they had said not to eat butter, the situation would have been different. And then people living in cold climates do not eat their bread without butter. That is, they get the fatty qualities they need in the form of butter. However, we used to eat only bread, no butter, no ghee and no oil. That is, the fatty quality that the body needs is destroyed from it, and the dryness that will then arise will result in dryness. Whatever happens due to the lack of fat, it will force the body to do some kind of deformation. In short, the body needs fat quality very much as a lubricant, and if it does not get that quality, its side effects will definitely be on the body. Here that fat quality has been taken from butter. The fat quality in us, which is in ghee, it is in oil, it has been removed. It is worth thinking about this, and because of it, our previous people did not get diabetes at the age of 40 or did not get heart disease at the age of 40. Let us get some more useful information in the next section. Thank you very much.